That's some shit to get games. You got it? I think I'm about to make this Texan use a cloak miss. Yeah. The fuck is this the playbook I always use? You ain't right.
All right, Coach, from the home of the Bills since 1973, there's a look at New Era Field just outside of Buffalo, New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills. A moment ago, they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the New York Jets. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season, Week 17, is underway.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Right there. Yeah, right there. 54 Mike. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get it.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen finding Knox there, complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me.
Bitch.
That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
Yo, I'm there.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Recon, 132 fighter. It's our time.
Allen to throw once more. It's caught by Roberts. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
They got his best game in the last game of the season.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down. Now Allen again. It's complete. It's Gore. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 15-yard line. And it's a clinic that we're seeing put on here so far. 6 for 6 first drive of the game for him passing.
You know,
just marching down.
And while I'm admiring the heck out of what they're doing, throwing the ball around, all I keep thinking is this is where the quarterback has to go down. You've got to ruffle his timing, change things up, get some more pressure on him, because right now he's way too comfortable in throwing the ball downfield.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Trey Roberts, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Houston with the extra point. And it's
Nigga weren't down. Perfect. Nah, let's go, Donald. Let's go.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
Let's see. G-Dub's down.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. The main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Darnold.
Oh!
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And they will be set up now as he brings it all the way back inside the 20. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positive.
Hold him to a field goal.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And they'll go backwards
10
here.
for 10? Nah, this nigga disrespected me.
That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through.
Cut it.
And the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that
I'm getting smoked right now.
For 3.
Huh?
It does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they got it 1st and 10. A first down carry for Bell, but he'll work forward for only about a yard. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Bell. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Darnold from the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Yo, what the
so
fuck
the defense
going
able
on?
to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Here now Roberts. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And partner, I'm going to make a quick pivot here and ask you to play general manager. It's well documented they're last in the league in offense, number 32. What changes might they make?
And this where you have to be almost like a chess master as a general manager because you have a few things at your disposal that you need to use. Obviously the draft, free agency, maybe you can make some trades, but also look at your practice squad. Have you been grooming players to promote and give them an opportunity to play as well? That way you start to supplement as well as replace guys that need it.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
This nigga wide the fuck open.
Now he's going to get this all the way
This
down
nigga 11 for 11, bro.
They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
We need a pick, fellas. Come on.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bobbled.
What?
Oh, a scrap for
What?
the football, and he's going to come down with it. And that's going to be another 1st
What?
down as the tackle made at the Jets' 14.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
On 1st down, Singletary. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Allen, and now he'll tuck it and run. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and a few. Allen hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
It's just me and you.
Now Darnold. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A gain there of 21 yards. That's where Crowder makes his hay in the slot. Jets hoping to see more of that going forward. He signed with him in March after the last 4 seasons being in Washington. Had 3 pretty good years, then sort of tailed off last season due in large part to an ankle injury. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
He gets it to Brown, complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air again, Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Darnold to throw again. Open man is Kroon, the tight end. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now Bell. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell. Touchdown number 15 of the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Allen now on 1st down. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Letting one go deep for Roberts. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Oh, fucking time.
It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their up.
Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Antonio Brown, 78 yards, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
Fucking go.
Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
Oh, my God.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Robert Foster with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills have retaken the lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
On 1st down, Darnold. That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He completes it to Tate. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go band of brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. They come out here in the eye. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. it's Darnold. That's going to be caught by Crowder. It's a Jets touchdown. Jamison Crowder, his 4th touchdown on the year. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Extra point splits the uprights. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen.
Oh.
He's got Gore. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Allen going to throw. He's going to air one out. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Delano Hill. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
I thought you would have had that TD.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. A final shot before the break. Darnold. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
That's it, baby. We got work.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Bell, of course, 3-time 1,000-yard rusher. Sat out 2018, but you look back to 2017, a tick under 1,300 yards and almost 700 more receiving. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. It's brought in left side by Tate. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 15-yard line. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read. Better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Bell. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Call it an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Matt Milano able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. Ficken's kick is good, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept him within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Singletary to get the drive started, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one. That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1, and he completes it to the tight end Knox. 85 catches for him on the year now, and the result there is a 1st down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
On 1st down, Allen, and he's going to have the connection to Foster. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen, that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Darryl Roberts right there on the coverage.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Allen now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Allen again. That one complete to Yeldon. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 16 yards. A little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
And this is another pitching catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, turned it into much more.
Come on,
now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Andre Roberts was the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. He's got 9 points on field goals now. He's made 3 of them. That gets him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these threes into sixes.
And for him, it's not his concern, right? He just goes out there when they call on him.
Hold on.
Up on the board, but the offense has got to get together and figure out what's stalling their drives, so they have to keep calling on him.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
This is Bell. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Heard you want to fuck my mommy.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And Tate's got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
Nigga, he was beating me, nigga.
Going on in the
this
early
was a good game.
This might be the best of the bunch. They'll try and run some clock now with Bell. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
Yeah, 24-23.
Taron Johnson made the stop. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched. That tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Darnold from the gun. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased. They didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Hey, 4-1 Mike, 4-1 Mike.
To throw, it's Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Let's get this stop.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch it and see what's going on. And maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Jets on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Bell.
Give me that.
And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Darnold on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, he slammed
up on the niggas. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL.
This is a crucial game.
Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. 2nd down and 10, Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Milano able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back
20
to the
yards.
for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
He's going to let one fly for Tate. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Kirk Coleman.
Shit, I'm about to lose.
Into the 46.
Is that about to lose? 24, 23, 3:51 left in the 4th quarter.
Tight game in the 4th.
All you talk
And he got balls in the 4th quarter.
And especially with a lead
It's a
here
run.
in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general,
Let's go.
when you're
Get that
pressing
nigga.
in the 4th quarter with a lead no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
On 2nd and 12, Allen.
Let's go. Get that
Here's
nigga.
Foster. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
One more
When you
stop,
see
big
zone
fellas.
defense and you know you got a drag
One more
route on as your
stop.
primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Allen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for a 4th quarter lead. And this
Let's
kick
go.
is not gonna get there. It's short and no good. So a chance there goes by the wayside. That one just didn't have enough leg to get there.
Yeah, and it would have given him a lead here in the fourth quarter. And those are the ones that keep you up at night when you don't have enough distance. I wonder if maybe did his foot hit the ground first? Did he not get enough of the ball? He's going to be thinking about that one.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now it's Darnold. A screen to Bell.
Let's go. I needed that. I needed that. Let's go.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 19. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first.
I needed that.
He's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I needed you, Zach, and you didn't get pause. I'm live streaming. Mclfl and them be watching.
And Darnold wants to throw the football. Throwing the out route and complete.
Let's go, Tate. My
And
nigga,
he's
Tate.
in. Touchdown, Jets. Auden Tate, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
The point after is good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Damn, they cheated Portland off a bucket.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now.
Oh, Jalen, get that!
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Robert Foster, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd down.
Yo, the Ravens really about to finish 14-2, bro. That nigga is gonna win the Super Bowl.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at
tight end.
3rd and 10. Now Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And
oh!
Incomplete. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions.
Nah, you can go for it.
Nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now
Steph got smoked 56-6.
Temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. He's going to let it fly. Well, this is taken. It's complete. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
They absolutely had to take some chances downfield trailing here in the fourth quarter.
So why not go 4 verticals, send the guys downfield, say make a play.
And that's one of the favored routes of offensive coordinators. You know why? Because receivers can be open at any point running that route.
Back to throw. Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. Return as he'll take it up past the 35. Yet another interception. And I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it.
You try to kill my man.
Too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now.
Let's go down! Let's go down!
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up.
That ain't load up Madden. I mean 2K.
Darnold down to throw.
Oh!
I remember growing up playing basketball, my coaches always talked about communicating on defense, making sure you talk on defense.
He almost jumped out the gym on niggas. He partied and partied on niggas. Fucked up Bacardi with niggas. Don't give a fuck. I know you heard me.
More noise out there. You can hear all the screams of screen, screen. This defense, the bench, everyone let them know what the play was, and that's why they were able to react and knock the ball away.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. As they'll
Why are you so
17
obsessed
seconds to
with
go
us
in the
when
game.
nobody
Edwards
knows?
now, as he's on to punt for New York. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
But she just want to fuck. Ooh, baby.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. Good starting
my
position
nigga,
for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. After the interception, here's Darnold. He completes it to Tate. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They decipher.
Eddie, let me get this touchdown with my wide receiver.
To start a drive after the penalty.
Come on, it's for stats. Move your left cornerback over there. Come on. Please.
Now Darnold. He's got his man.
Move him. Move him. Yo.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And they were spurred on by a strong performance.
You got to retire and become an owner. I'm going to move the Jets from Jersey. I don't want to share stadiums with the Giants.
The entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing.
It's the same shit, but you just control the whole shit, the whole stadium team and all that. You can fire the coach and all that.
So for the Jets, a final win means they will finish off the regular season at a very strong 12-4. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for the Bills,
some people create the coaches, so it'd be like Pete Carroll and all them niggas available.
Very trying 3-13 season. And this front office will have plenty of work to do in the draft and through free agency to turn this ship around. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I threw for 360 for him. I want to check how much my nigga had in receiving. 158. And this nigga had 117. Yeah. I'm about to trade Richard Sherman. Yeah, alright. You can fifth round your ass about it. You can't break my. Yo, Don, get on 2K now. If I run a new league, I'm gonna start it from today. Like going into season 2. Yeah, coming up. Yeah.